So what do you do when your best friend dies from cancer and your best friend's your mother and you realize you and your children have her DNA? You have to get serious about health. 13 years ago, I attended a health lecture with presenter Lynn Page, who said there's 4,000 studies proving fruits and vegetables prevent and heal cancer. Lynn continued to say you had to eat kale, whatever that was, and a whole slew of other vegetables that I knew my 4 kids just wouldn't. Thank the Lord, as her talk went on, she said there was a supplement with all of these in there. And I just thought, genius. I could give it to my kids. Everybody gets 2 and 2 every day. I saw no arguments, and we were covered. As she continued to talk, she shared that you can actually get this supplement for your children at no cost through the Children's Health Study. I literally signed up in tears because what she didn't know about my background at that time was our cancer history, and that my husband had been out of work, and there was no way I could afford this for my family of 6. Being the smart woman that I am, I did not ask my husband if we should start Juice Plus, because logically he would have said no. But I knew in my heart we had to, so I figured I do the budget. This is food. It comes out of the food budget. Rearranged dollars and made it work. My parents had been in the best hospitals in Chicago. Nobody had said anything about nutrition. They were feeding them red-dyed Jell-O and Ensure. And even though I knew nothing about nutrition, I knew that was wrong. So when I got on Juice Plus, I told everybody I knew about it because we all needed to eat more fruits and vegetables. We all needed to have the financial break, and we were all so busy. This just filled the gap for us all. Lynn Page was my first example in tenacity because she asked me 3 times to join this Juice Plus mission, and I said no. Finally, being the smart woman she is, she finally said it was almost free for my family of 6, and I had to listen because I needed it for free, and so I signed up. I've run my business on spare time, but everything changed in our lives 7 years ago. Coming home from conference, my daughter Carolyn's bringing me home, and 15 minutes before I get home, she blurts out, "I think Dad had a stroke while you were gone, and he did not go to the hospital." Not knowing what to do, I called Dr. John Saran, who was on my same flight, and asked what to do next, because at this time in our lives, we did not have a doctor, and we did not have health insurance. Dr. John said he would take care of everything, and he met us at the emergency room at 11:30 that night. In the days that followed, I found the valuable lesson of team. Dr. John taking care of my husband's medical care, and my team blessed our families, countless meals, taking the kids to activities, and even bringing me food in the hospital. It was amazing. It doesn't get anything better than this. My husband lost his job. I had to scale back in order to take care of him. He lost his check. I did not. My husband's health challenges continue to today, but because of this gift of residual income that Juice Plus has given us, we sleep in our beds and in our house. And if it was not for this check, we would be homeless. During one of my many coaching calls, I had a God aha moment, and I realized I could make NMD. I asked my team, Team Heart, to lock arms with me and to see if we can make history by making Q and NMD in one conference. And being the servant-hearted people that they are, they said yes. Thank you. Thank you. Guy DeBow, thank you so much. He believed in me before I did. And he's poured into my team with Zoom calls and coaching calls. And he helped me slowly build my belief in myself. And it finally kicked in. And that does seem to be the last thing that kicks in, is that belief in yourself. I had to surround myself with positive images. Besides having, I had my dream board and NMD dream board in front of me at my desk. And I had inspirational messages everywhere. Live the life you've always imagined. The only way to predict your future is to create it. Debt-free is just ahead. I also picked up 3 banners off of the floor last conference, and I have those flying at my desk also to encourage me. And every single day, countless times, I would say Q and NMD for Tampa. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I purchased a notebook that was inscribed, "She believed she could, so she did." That was the hardest thing to buy, because I was afraid, what if I didn't make it? And then one day, my daughter Cassie came and told me today was the cheap day to buy airfare for our family for Tampa in July. And all I thought was, what if I don't make it? What if we have all this airfare and I don't make it? And she said, "Mom, what's the worst thing that could happen? If you don't make it, we get a long-needed family vacation." Wise words. And so here we are today. She believed she could, and she did. Thank you. I want to thank everybody who's helped me on this journey. First and foremost, my family. Oh my gosh, your emotional support, your computer help, help with all my mailings, my flyers, all through the way. I have been blessed with the best. You guys are amazing. Thank you. The Juice Plus company is full of many cheerleaders, and I have definitely had my share along the way, and I'd love to name all of you. You know who you are, and I'm forever grateful. And my upline, Lynn, we've learned so much over our 13 years together, and your business sense is second to none. I thank you for all you've done for me. And I was also blessed to work with NMD Jan Saran as her assistant. And every time Jan was on a customer call, I was amazed at her verbiage. So I have learned from all the best. So blessed. And Team Heart, I can't even tell you how much I love you. How well we are named, and how God is with us every step of the way. Your full hearts, your constant help have blessed me beyond measure to lead you, and I thank you for that. I can't wait for each of you and for all of you to stand here on this stage one day. C.S. Lewis says, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are, and you can change that ending. And that's exactly what we've done. Through the grace of God, we've made it, Team Heart. Thank you, everyone.
To the sky, and it's open wide. You're electrified. The world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open.